want you round if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to give back, that's recoupment. Always have their two hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love. What is this love? Life can be tough.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Detroit Lions and the Denver Broncos. The holidays have arrived. Thank you for spending a part of them with us. We're away in Week 16 on EA Sports. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He's going deep. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them. Yep. The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Broncos all around him, and down he goes. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send them off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing them up with a sack, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
Secures this at the 17. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Nick starting with a pass. Finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. We've set it down from 37. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so now they have 3rd and short. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And this will put an end to the drive after it stalled out. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And this was pylon hunting for a moment, but it's over the goal line and out the side of the end zone for a touchback. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. St. Brown, the receiver, in motion right. Big strike here to Williams. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And the Lions have a 1st down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Nice gain left side. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. New set of downs from 37.
And the Lions 1st down.
Go. Hey, Ray.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So 2nd down coming up.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
It's Herbert once more. Chased out to his right. Sends this to the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
5-9. We need to go. Home trips right. Baylor Tiger.
Herbert throwing again. It's on target to Williams. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Herbert to throw once more. Screen here for Gibbs. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
21.
Now Herbert again. Complete beyond the marker. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. Looking quickly here.
That's good.
Gibbs runs it in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Hold on, set.
Going left side. Here's Harvey. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. 7-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They've got a first to begin the frame. That'll be caught by Troy Franklin. All the way, touchdown Denver! The Broncos start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos tie this game 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. His return starts at the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Go. Set.
Back now, pressure coming. On the move, headed right. He can run it. Herbert lost the football, but it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner. Because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Flushed out of the pocket. He just throws this one away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
2nd and 10 now, Herbert. Dump off caught by his back. Ooh, awfully close to that line to gain. Stop though, made it to 46. 3rd down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a second quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short. To the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 43. Give up the middle to Harvey. Rob's got the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. Coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Nix from the gun. He dumps it off to his running back. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Throw here, 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped cold at the spot. We'll keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 from the 43. Shotgun snap to Nix. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Detroit.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Fields this one at the 3. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. Clock has ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Back to the air. Nix after the pick. Finds his back. Harvey. And he's brought down after a short gain.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes, you can get to win-win.
Hey, my name is Bombers. Captain. Olay. Joe. We gotta switch it up.
To throw, here's Nix. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
It's fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. They'll throw again. Nix. Completed to his running back. He's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd down, give to Harvey. They get there to take him down right around the 41. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Finds him over the middle. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Lions' 33-yard line.
Some movement there before the snap. Right side of the line. This is going to back them up. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And, well, they got one of them to move that time. Field goal unit out there on 2nd down as they try for 3 here before halftime. This is going to be a tough one. 55 yards away. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And that's going to keep the difference at 14 points.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Now Prater on to send it away. Marvin Mims now to return it. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Finds a seam down the middle. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. Get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, not another touchdown. But you know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Straight ahead with Gibbs. Drops by the 1st guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Crowd right.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
All set to go now from the 35. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Tackled there by Jerome Baker.
that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Underneath, it's Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
And the Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Coming right is Gibbs. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Herbert from the gun. Pass is caught at the 9. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Back in the huddle, here's first and goal. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for second and goal. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on second and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Buys time, rolling right. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, the pick came in one end zone. I think for a while there, Kate, it looked like it was going to finish in the other end zone. They don't get the points, but boy, do they get a whole bunch of momentum after an outstanding return right there in the enemy territory.
On first down, it's Nix. Finds him on the crossing line. And they get this down to the 28. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. They'll come up on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
And the Lions are there to bring him down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Brings up third down.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. Lions in the nickel. This is third down. Here he goes, third and long. Is Cox. This is Fant working downfield.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos pick it up. processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. They'll bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
That's good for a Lions first down.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Forced out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Screen here for Gibbs. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. On the ground, it's a give to Gibbs. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Kappa.
They put a receiver in motion right. They'll work against the blitz. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. They're looking to throw. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digit.
And that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
At their own 39-yard line.
Connects down the sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McLaughlin. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offensive line fast.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Connects with his back. Jaleel McLaughlin. The gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
It's a gain of 2.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Complete. And they are on him short of that first down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up fourth down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
Captain. Bombers. Away.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. So the task gets tougher. They're setting up for fourth down.
Ready.
Desperation time here. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Lions will get it back with some time to work with. We reached the 2-minute warning. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
QB runs could be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
They went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13.
Ready. Get up.
Now Gibbs. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Lions have a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Another one for Gibbs. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Okay, we both know this pace can't continue, but they got to enjoy it as they can. And that football shouldn't go to anybody else until that defense proves they can stop it.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Set. Ready. Run. Ready.
Again, it's Gibbs. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
So the Lions get the win on the road. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week.